Football 101 with Coach Brett Bielema. Brought to you by Carl, the official health provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Welcome back to Football 101 2023 edition. Martin O'Donnell here, joined as always by Coach Brett Bielema. And Coach, a lot of great momentum coming into this season. Ticket sales, both season tickets and student tickets, are the highest they've been in over a decade for each. How exciting is that for you?
It is. It's exciting to be in a community and have a lot of people say, Coach, I got my tickets. My wife and I actually kind of did a little project and were able to, give some tickets that could be given away during the course of the year. And I got an email the other day telling me where those were going, and in our community, different outreach to different charities, schools, but then some individual people. It's just really kind of a cool time to be here, but also a good reminder what happened last year is last year, and we got to stay focused on this year.
Well, and on that note, obviously very successful season. You're playing your January 1st bowl game, a lot of great memories there. But one of the things that I've really liked in terms of the approach of the team and the focus has been, it seems like you've really been beating that drum for the team finished 1-4 last year. And so just reminding those guys, hey, you started out 7-1 really well, but you didn't finish the way you wanted. What has that approach been like in the offseason?
It's been one that you've got an O-line mentality, which I love, right? Like you always go back to, yeah, it was good, but it needed to be better, right? And I think in today's world, through social media, through the way the world is wired now, everybody wants to tell you how good you are, right? And then when the bad things happen, they quickly remind you how bad it can be. So as a head coach, I've always said I've loved to been the humbler, right? I love to be a guy that kind of brings everybody down. And we did accomplish a lot of really good things. I don't want to take away from that. But, we have over 15 guys up for national awards, right? I call them wish list, right? Not watch list, because you hope you get there, right? But you don't know where you're going to end up. And they have a lot of really good players at Toledo that are on a lot of those same lists. So we got our work cut out for us every week.
Well, I think people have a lot of different thoughts in terms of what's the best type of opponent to play week one, but certainly a really big challenge here with Toledo. They won the MAC conference last year. How do you feel about playing a high quality opponent like that in week one?
Well, I think it's what we need to have, right? I think to come out here, to have a game here in Memorial Stadium, have all those new season ticket holders, it's a great way for us to kind of build up a little hype around the game. And tremendous respect for Coach Candle, what they've done at Toledo since he's been the head coach. Has taken over a program as an offensive coordinator, become the head coach to continue the success. And they've had a lot of really good players. They have a quarterback that's going to be as good a quarterback as we'll face all year, and really, really talented players around him. It's going to be a difficult challenge.
Well, and there's a lot of talk about player movement and things like that in college football, but I still think one of the best parts about the game is watching guys and getting to know guys over the course of a couple of years, or players who you know and your staff knows, but Illinois fans don't know yet. I mean, who are some of those guys? What's that like, when you start a new season, that kind of anticipation?
We started fall camp with 120 players, and 40 of those 120 had never been in a fall camp with us. So all three of our top quarterbacks have never taken a snap at Illinois, right? So obviously Luke Altmore, John Paddock, and obviously Donovan Leary, those are all three guys that have never taken a snap. So whenever that snap comes, it's going to be awesome to watch it. At the running back, you have Aiden Laughley and Caden Fagan, two freshmen that have really been pretty exciting to watch in the spring and in the summer and the fall. Excited to see them. On the back end, we have a bunch of new players. 4 or 5 guys, both at safety and at corner, that have never taken snaps. Overall, to watch those guys, you recruit them and you develop them and you get excited, but you don't really know until you know, and what you see is in front of you, and that'll be Saturday night, and excited to see it.
Well, definitely excited to see it here as well. And Coach, thank you for your time, and look forward to kicking off under the lights on Saturday against Toledo. And thank you for stopping by Football 101.
Football 101 with Coach Brett Bielema. Brought to you by Carl, the official health provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.